I was very shy and I had no idea why he was making me do that. Without even realizing, I ended up trying to get everyone involved and point us in a direction to accomplish our goal. My freshman humanities teacher saw that I had potential to be a leader and I had no idea. These are 3 steps I suggest that will help you understand leadership. Since my freshman year of high school, I've been very involved in leadership. I was part of the Youth Enrichment Program at Stepping Stones Museum for Children, and I was asked to be part of the Leadership Advisory Group. Then I became president of my local youth group. I was selected to be on a committee for communications, working under the executive board for my regional youth group. I planned and ran a regional convention for my youth group for 50 high schoolers. And now I'm currently the public relations officer for the Student World Assembly Club here at NCC. As a freshman in high school, I never thought I would be where I am today for leadership. You have the power to be a leader in your own way, every day and in the classroom, and you can learn from my experience or understand leadership. So the 3 steps to understanding leadership is it's very important to be proactive, and it's important to communicate and be open-minded. So the first step is to be proactive. You want to, when someone steps up when no one else does, that's being proactive. And for my youth group, I saw that there was a leadership gap, and I wanted to make a change. So I stepped up and started working towards being a leader. Leadership could be seen on a very small scale, like my local youth group, or like you guys in like a classroom working with a group of people. Someone that is also a leader takes initiative, and once they take initiative, they act on it. And once you act on it, you just keep going. And someone that acts on it and tries to accomplish a goal. A big part of leadership is being able to handle new challenges and succeed with them. Another part of being proactive is to take risks. I had to write a speech in order to become president of my local youth group, and I was so nervous. I didn't know if I could do it, but my friends and my family helped me, and they encouraged me to go for it, and I ended up winning. And I had no idea that I could do that. So you just kind of have to break out of your shell and be confident with yourself. Everyone makes mistakes and changes ways to make things better. This was said by Daria Yildirim, who is the president of Phi Theta Kappa, which is an honor society here actually at NCC. Leaders wouldn't be able to fully articulate their vision if they didn't learn from their mistakes along the way. This is from an article called Leadership in Lens, and it's by Mark Sinvich. And it's really important that it's okay to make mistakes. We're all human. Taking chances requires an unshakable vision and the ability to create new things or reinvent things. You just gotta take risks, and you never know where it will take you. Once you've taken that risk, your potential is revealed, and you could go anywhere, anywhere that you put your mind. The second step into understanding leadership is to communicate. You want to use your resources, especially today. A lot of people are connected through using your computers, the internet. So while I was in my youth group, I was constantly texting and Facebooking and emailing my leadership team, because you can't always physically be together. So when you're not together, you want to still be talking so you can get to your end goal. So you want to use your email. Facebook is very important now. You can post information. You can talk to people individually. You can talk to people in groups. You can post information and a lot of people can see it. And it's a really helpful tool actually. Blackboard, if you have an in-school assignment, there's discussion boards, there's messaging boards, and it's a helpful tool. And cell phones. Most people have cell phones. Most people can text. Texting is a great resource. You have immediate response, and so it might be able to get things done quicker. And it's just a really great tool to use, and most people have it, so why not use that resource? Also with communicating, when you're talking to people, it's a good thing to continually talk and communicate, but you want to do it in a positive way. You don't want to be negative, so you want to tell people how you feel and your thoughts, but you want to do it in a very positive way. So self-reflection helps you clarify our vision, what gives you hope, and gets you more excited about the work that you do. So in my local youth group, I was constantly reflecting after events, after meetings, to see what was going well, what wasn't going well, and it just improves the outcome. So you just want to keep reflecting and improve outcomes. You want to ask yourself and the people that you might be working with if you're in school or other things, these basic questions. What do you want to achieve? What is working in the situation? What is not working in the situation? And are there any problems? And if there are, what can you do to solve those problems? The third step in understanding leadership is to be open-minded. It's very important as humans to be open-minded, to communicate with people, and you want to use people to your advantage. I was always asking people for help. When I was in my local youth group, I was asking adults and parents and other leaders for more input about the project that we were doing. It's a helpful tool because you might have a perspective on something, and then someone else might have a perspective on something, and you combine your two ideas, and you get this big, amazing idea. So it's really helpful to ask for help and get other people's input. As a leader, you have the knowledge to know how things function, but you need help implementing them. You're only one person. Everyone has their own ideas, and you want to come together and make something great. Every leader should be a follower. You want people to listen to you as people should be listening. You should listen to people as you want people to listen to you. You have a really important role as a leader. This means that the purpose of leadership is far beyond oneself. If you act like the supreme purpose is yourself, then you'll lose focus and followers. You want to involve everyone, so the people that are helping you, they don't want to do it for you, they want to be involved too. So you want to share your ideas, but also encourage others to share their ideas. Also, your role as a leader, along the way, you want to treat people with respect, whether the person cleans your bathroom or sits in the executive chair. Trusting your group mates, the people you're working with, and supporting them is really important as a leader. And while you're working with your group, it's very important to help everyone stay on task, and you also want to keep your end goal in mind. So what you can learn from my experience of being a local youth group president is that you need to be proactive, and you need to communicate with people and be open-minded, and hopefully, I'm sure one day you guys could be great leaders, but these are just some steps that you can understand leadership if you don't want to be a specific leader, but you can be, and use these steps to help you.